to add 20 milliliters. No, wait a second. I'm supposed to add 100 milliliters of water to each one of these bottles. So there's nutrient A and nutrient B. So I'm supposed to add 100 milliliters of pure water into each bottle. So let's get that done. And then I'm supposed to add 20 milliliters of the solution of each one of these into 4 liters of water. So let me get all that figured out. But this is my glass I have here with the milliliters on it. And yeah, okay.
You can ignore that as a prank call. Over.
Okay, so we got solution A, solution B. I'm gonna put 20 mils of each one. Into here. 20 mils of this one. It's a little bit much. Okay. One of them is a little bit brown, yellowish color, and this one is clear. Okay, so we're gonna pour that in there. And then it says to add 4 liters, which is a little over a gallon of water. So I'm just gonna add the rest of this. This is distilled water. I guess I could have just added it to this bottle and then just shook it up, but didn't think about that. So anyhow, and then we need to stir that up. Let me get something to stir. Okay. So I have this. I'm just going to stir this up. Okay. Looking at the instructions. So let me get these. it's supposed to pour this in. This is pretty full. I just realized maybe I should have put this where I was gonna keep it at, but anyhow, I guess I can gently move it later. Okay, so then it says to put the sponges into the white baskets and then insert them into the pods of the growing tray. Here is the growing tray. I'm gonna put that in here. Some of these are twisted a little bit, but hopefully they'll be all right. Got straight, and then you got twisty. Okay. So, I don't know if I need to put the seeds in here first. It says put the sponges into the white baskets and then insert them into the pods of the growing tray. 2 to 3 seeds in each sponge are the best. So I don't know if I should put the, let me stick one in here. Okay, I'm just gonna put the sponge in there, and I guess it's gonna get bigger, and then we'll be able to put the seeds in after the sponges are wet. I'm assuming that's how that's gonna work. All right. So. All right, so I guess now I'm just waiting for.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay, so now we're just waiting for the sponges to absorb the water and to, I guess, increase in size. And then once they increase in size, and then I'll be able to, it says to drop 2 to 3 seeds in each sponge are the best. And then once I put the seeds in, then I'll be able to cover them with these little seedling domes to help get them to germinate. So yeah, so that's gonna be cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be back once the sponges are wet and I'm ready to put the seeds in. Okay, so here are 10 of the plants that I'm gonna start here in the hydroponics. And my plan is to transplant these into soil later on, to up pot into soil. So the first one I have is stevia, and I have rosemary, I have oregano, I have parsley, spearmint, lemon balm, and then I have this mandarina lemon balm that's supposed to taste like a mandarin, the flavor of a mandarin orange. And then I have this Chinese giant sweet pepper. This will be my first time growing that. And then the Hasinator yellow bell peppers. And I grew those last year, and I didn't get very many yellow ones. I started those kind of late, so my plan is to start these early this year. And then I have this hot big guy hybrid jalapeno pepper from Burpee. So those are the 10 plants that I will be starting from seed. So I'm going to drop probably about 3 or 4 seeds per cell, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm getting ready to start planting out my seeds. I'm going to start with the lemon balm here, and I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put about 4 seeds in there. These are pretty small seeds. So very tiny, 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 tiny seeds. I think that's actually more than 4, but we're gonna go with that, whatever amount that is. And it's hard trying to put them in these little holes. So I hope they made it in there. Anyhow, and then we're going to try to find seeds that are a little bigger. Anyhow, let's see. We're gonna go with the mandarin lemon balm here. And then I got my tags ready. Stick that right there. Okay. Hopefully you can see. Anyhow, okay. And that's what it is. Very tiny, tiny, tiny seeds. Also. So. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and finish getting these planted out in here, and I'll be back. Alrighty, so here we go. Alright, so I have all my seeds planted out, and now the only thing I need to do is cover them with these germinating domes. And so just put these over. I'm gonna turn the light on here. Hope you can still see when I turn the light on. Hopefully that's not too bright. But anyhow, so I have everything labeled. And it's gonna be interesting to see how well these germinate and how fast they're gonna germinate. I'm so excited. And these also came with this blackout stickers that you could put over the holes. I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to leave it as it is and see how it works. Because I'm thinking some of these probably will need light to germinate. So I don't want to stop that. I must have put one too many tops on one of these. There we go. That one's two on that one. Alrighty. Alright, so there we go. I wish it was a better way of labeling these, because once you put the germination dome on, the only thing you have these little tiny holes that you have to stick these down into. You have to pinch them together and really stick them down there to keep them from coming off. It's not really that secure. So, but anyhow, it is what it is for now. So that is going to be it, and I'll be back once I start seeing the seeds germinate. Once I first get the first seed. And this is the system that I have. Let me turn this light off. See if that helps. There we go. So this is it. This is the Let Pot Smart Hydroponics. It's the LPH Air. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the app installed and get it set up by Wi-Fi, and that will be it. So thank you for watching, and if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll be uploaded when I get more videos, when I upload more videos. Thank you for watching.